Question for you. Is life all about having expensive, lavish things? Is life all about being able to go out for meals whenever you want, order takeaways, and go on as many holidays as possible? Or is life all about being happy? Is it about being fulfilled by being with loved ones and experiencing really amazing things? And for me, before I started in business, it used to be the former. But now, nearly 6 years down the line, it is the total opposite, and it's most definitely the latter. And I value spending time with my loved ones, friends, family, and experiencing awesome things over buying really pointless and shallow materialistic things. And that might sound strange coming from someone who sat in a Mercedes car, but I worked this around being very cheap. I got it under a scheme through my business, and so monthly payments are very low. But even this car for me is something that I'm definitely thinking about getting rid of, because I'm going through a huge transformation. I've been going through it for a few years now to start shedding as many materialistic things that I don't really need, and because I want to lead that minimalist lifestyle. And the reason why I want to lead that minimalist lifestyle is because it's cheaper to live, right? And so if it's cheaper to live, you don't need as much money. So if you don't need as much money, you don't need to have to keep chasing after the money, which means that you can find things that are more geared towards your true purpose, and so makes you more fulfilled and happy. So things that can help you get to that position where you're feeling a lot more comfortable. You can start potentially working in something that is more linked to your purpose, because you don't have to earn as much money to live. Firstly, you need to cut out anything that you really don't need that's coming out on a regular monthly basis. Things like a car. You might need a car, but do you need the car as expensive as you've got? Can you get a PCP for your car, which this is under, as opposed to a HP? If you don't know what them are, definitely look them up. But you can get a nice car like this for literally a third of the cost on a monthly basis. Your house. Do you need as expensive house as you're living in right now? Is your mortgage over $1,000 a month? Is your rent over $1,000 a month? And can you find places around where you live that are, let's say, 200 to 300 quid a month less? Can you start eating less expensive things? Can you start eating cheaper at home? And definitely, you need to stop ordering takeaways. That is an absolute must. And going out with friends or your girlfriend or boyfriend, you need to minimize that as much as possible, or you need to make the activities much cheaper. So instead of going to this fancy restaurant that costs you 150 quid for that meal, why don't you just drive out, get a takeaway in a town, sit in your car with your girlfriend or boyfriend, watch a movie in your car, which is much more romantic if you think about it. And obviously there is many more that we can go through, and if you need any more pointers on it, just either shoot me a message or drop a comment below. But it's all about dropping the conveniences. If you can just go out of your way a little bit and save money, you can really start making your monthly living expenses really cheaply, which means you might be able to get a job or start a business that earns you just enough to make you live comfortably.